Solar Man.
Yo, it's your boy Solar Man. Checking in for Ain't That the Truth. Look, real quick message on this blessed day. Protect yourself from deferred hope. A good way to make sure that you don't have your hope deferred. And deferred, which means have your hope wasted, like you hope for something and you don't get it. Hoping for it and you're hoping for it. And even believing for it.
Then it just don't happen.
That shit'll make people say fuck life. You know what I mean? I think that's kind of like worse than losing money. Cause you can lose all your money and get that back. But a certain expectation to get a recognized for or whatever, or a goal, and it don't happen, man, that shit'll make you like, I don't give a fuck what happened. You know, so from this point on, fuck life.
Fuck faith, fuck the pastor, fuck mama, fuck all the kids, fuck everybody, you know what I'm saying?
One of the best things I have ever learned was by going through possibly the worst situation I went in my life. Now, I'm gonna tell you, biggest lesson I had to learn in my life is how to be okay with myself when I have lost everything. And when I had no one to turn to except God. When I had to sleep in my car, you know what I'm saying? Like, and simultaneously, my second marriage was ending after the first failed marriage. You know what I'm saying? All right. So I had to learn how to love myself when I ain't have shit. And I had to learn quick. Because if I didn't learn quick, I could have made some decisions in the mindset of, fuck this shit, I don't give a fuck. Feel like I can't trust nobody. You know what I mean? A lot of successful people that speak about, you know what I'm saying, them being homeless and having nothing. And even the little shit they did have, lost it by going for trying to manifest their goal. And that was the turning point. That was the best shit that they ever went through before a success came. Because if they ever lose that success, okay, I can get it back. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of work, you know what I'm saying, but they already know it works. Going through bullshit works. Going through hard times work. If you don't die. If you don't let yourself die. And you could die in a lot of ways. You could die internally. And shit, that's damn near sometimes worse than dying physically. You know what I mean? Just don't die, man. When you're going through some bullshit and you just lost, you got played, you feel dumb, you feel like you're lame as fuck, you feel like, you know what I'm saying, you don't know people like you thought you know them, and ain't nobody in your corner, and you really never really had to rely only on your self-love, you know what I'm saying, but now all of a sudden you do, and you gotta build your self-love up from, you know what I'm saying, from whatever level. If you're used to having people who really, you know what I'm saying, care about you, concerned about you, you know what I mean, most of your life, then you never really had to build your self-love. You never really had to even know what it was, because you always had love from others, so, you know what I mean? So you don't even recognize your self-love or lack thereof.
Until you need it.
Until that's all you got. So, in conclusion, don't disappoint yourself by having unrealistic expectations of outcomes in this life. You gotta learn how to love yourself and be okay. I ain't say be happy all the time. Now keep it real now. You know what I'm saying? But it's best, you know, before you become successful, that you end up having nothing and you're back against the wall and you don't know how the fuck you gonna make it. It's just you and God. You feel me? And a lot of times you be thinking God, you done did something wrong and God punishing you. You gotta get over all that shit. You know, because you got to believe, you got to encourage yourself and tell yourself, like, no, God ain't punished me. You have to check your own heart, but no, I ain't got no bad seeds. I ain't got no, you know what I mean? That's why I got them. You gotta keep your nose clean too, because you can fuck around and got to fuck over people, and you don't know if you're going through something, got a punishment, or if this is a lesson. You won't know because you already got it. Yeah, you done already caused some fucked up seeds, got them other folks' lives. Yeah, that's very important. Be good to people. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, when people ain't good to you, you know you ain't the problem. You know what I'm saying? All right, so be yourself. If you go, when you go through times where you know what I'm saying, you're in lack, when you ain't got nothing or damn near nothing, you got no place to stay. That's the best time to be your self-love. It's the hardest thing to do. Choose on how to think, which, you know what I'm saying, will determine on how you feel about yourself. Cause you got no distractions then. You feel me? I went through this shit, and I'm still coming up from not having nothing externally, but spiritually,
out to my rank.
For real. So I just want to put that out there, man. If you're blessed enough to be in a position to where you ain't got shit and you don't know what's gonna happen with your life, man, hey, but don't squander that opportunity to be okay, more than okay, with yourself and life
when you have absolutely fucking nothing.
Cause when you have nothing, that's when most people gonna get away from you, because you're gonna need, or they feel like, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna need, and you may need, and you may ask, and people try to avoid that. Ain't no right and wrong in that shit. I'm pretty sure I have done it. Some days I'm giving, and some days I'm not. You know, whenever I got it. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. So and if you can't, you know what I'm saying, become okay with yourself and with life when you ain't got absolutely nothing. Shit, well, you playing a dangerous game by living life, cause it can end abruptly. Negative energy, it goes around. It flows like the wind, seeking whom it may devour. And it look for people who going through shit. It look for people who, you know what I'm saying, got hurt, unforgiveness in their heart, people who been wronged, you know what I'm saying, without a cause. Oh yeah, negative energy attack, it looks for the weak. Cause when you're offended, you know what I'm saying, with life, and you ain't really got, you know what I'm saying, much self-value, energy in yourself, you weak. Like in nature, you know what I'm saying, when lions hunt, they go for the little gazelle first. They always go for the weakest one, weakest, slowest thing. So, I don't put that out there, man. I love y'all because I am y'all. So, I went through that. I know the value of coming out that situation in a positive light internally. So, I share it with y'all. I mean, y'all be blessed already.